faces last week were hilarious.
Our faces last week were crazy. Hello, everyone. Good evening, and welcome to Doctor Who Radio with us.
Okay, I know we have a show tonight. Can we kill the music? Because I know that it gets loud in the background. Some people can't hear us. Okay, I know we have a show tonight, but oh my God, we have mere hours. I think we're low enough to actually count the hours until the 50th.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It's only 3 days away.
That's fantastic.
And this day is almost over.
It is in...
We have about 2.5 days to go.
2.5? So that's, let's see, 2 days is 48 hours?
Uh-huh.
And then add another 12, so that's 60?
Yes.
60 hours I can count.
Yeah.
See, back a couple of episodes ago, people thought I couldn't count. And now look at me. I can do some sort of addition. I could do some sort of addition.
Yay. So can my daughter, she's 10.
I love the enthusiasm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway. So it comes on live around the world at the same time. I think it's 2:50 or 1:50.
2:50, but they're going to start at 2:30. They're going to have cameras at live locations like movie theaters where people are going to be there watching it on the big screen, which kind of sucks because they didn't give it too many theaters on the release date here in the United States. So, but fortunately, they're going to have it airing again on the 25th on Monday night, and I'm going, and there's a bunch of other people going, and, you know.
Yes.
It's going to be good.
It will be fantastic.
I can't wait. I really can't wait. I'm
excited.
So excited.
I'm going to come home from work because I have to work that night.
Bo.
Yeah, that's evil. And then I'm going to watch it with my roommate. Me
Beautiful.
and Dante are going to watch it.
I got mine set to record already.
Oh, mine's been set to record. Because I record every Doctor Who that comes on.
Well, there's been a ton.
Because you never know when you want to rewatch one.
Yeah, and this is the perfect time to record because the BBCA has been having nothing but Doctor Who.
Well, they've been playing them all in order.
Yeah, but I think they skipped Scum. Skipped Scum?
Well, yes, you do want to skip the Scum, especially if it's soap scum. But that's not it's not commercial time. We'll save that one for later. So what you want to do is you do want to skip the ones that you don't like,
so
unless you haven't seen them. You have to see them. There's very few episodes that you can do without.
Give me an example. It's not bad.
Okay, if you want more, you can have more.
No, this is good.
I am finally getting you on that.
Well, I'm cutting down the amount of beer consumption for dieting purposes. Anyway, so we were talking about Scum.
All right. No, we weren't. We were talking about Doctor Who.
Right, but but I said you got... What did I say?
By the way, I'm Jimmy.
I'm Lucas.
And it's 11:20.
Yeah, November the 20th.
Yeah, not 11:20.
It's 11:03.
Only 11:03.
Right, but it's November.
November.
Yeah. You know, I said
that's the 11th month.
It is, and this is the month of the 11th hour, the 11th Doctor. This is a good month.
I don't think did they show it yet?
Not yet. That's coming on this weekend.
After or before?
Before. Because they're doing Tennant. Like, tonight, they finished off The End of Time.
What are they going to do next month? Has anybody figured out? Are they going to do, like, a preview for 12?
Ooh.
Or what? I mean, what will happen in December? I haven't heard anything. I don't know.
I don't know. They haven't said anything. That's what they do. Like, for example, all these different people denied having any involvement in the 50th, like Paul McCann. He said, no, I don't have anything to do with it. Not in those words, but he denied having anything to do with it, and all of a sudden, this little mini
Rule
episode.
number 1.
The Doctor lies.
No! Moffat lies.
So is Moffat the Doctor?
Well, he gives him his words.
So yeah, so I guess he is.
So
he's the Doctor ventriloquist.
Lies. Moffat has lied dozens of times.
All right.
He said Clara or Oswin from Asylum of the Daleks, even though it was the same person, it was like Martha when she was at the Battle of Canary Wharf. It was no relation. It's not the same character. He said that about Oswin.
Oh, there's a lie.
He said that no relation whatsoever. There's a very big relation. It's the same girl.
Easy. Take it easy.
No, it's the same girl. Moffat lies.
Well,
Bad Moffat.
What is he, a dog?
I don't know.
I mean, you're saying bad Moffat like he's some...
I didn't tell him to stay. I didn't tell him to roll over. I said bad Moffat.
Yeah, you're right. He does really tug at everything, doesn't he? All the emotions and anger and rage and sadness and
he is
partial
this pair
joy.
Of tweezers.
He's
tugging at everything.
All right. Now we're making noises.
Why not? Why not?
Oh, it's gonna be a good week.
I'm psyched. I can't wait for the 50th. Just hours away.
Tiffany and I were going to see it. We're going to go see it at the theater.
That's
we
awesome.
We bought the tickets weeks ago.
Awesome.
And
awesome.
I was going to try to work.
worked that night too.
Sorry, dude.
Yeah, my work schedule sucks.
We need to find you a new job.
I'm trying.
All right, very good.
I'm trying.
Very good. So I was.
Nobody wants to pay me 3 times the amount that I make for 1 day of work.
Well, I'm working on that. I'm working at getting us something.
You're still working, though. You have to work for that.
I don't have a job.
Yeah,
this
but
is
you're
my
working.
thing.
You're working.
Yeah, but I haven't gotten anything for it yet.
It'll come.
So my efforts are to basically help us both out so that we both don't have to work for some company. Maybe we'll do something like this. Maybe on a television show. How about that? I think we could be on TV. I like that idea.
It is a possibility.
Yeah.
I mean, clearly they'll have to get other people to play us. I mean, because...
Especially me.
I think you're better off than I am.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Okay.
All right. So, we have a clip we have to start off with. This
Gridlock. That's
right.
The name
That's
of
the
the
show we're
that
talking
watching.
about tonight. So we have a clip. It has to be played
Because what they're doing is they're revisiting a place that the Doctor has visited before. He visited with Rose, and Martha even comments on that in the episode. Like, well, did you take Rose here? And he says, yeah. And he goes, oh, so. Or she says, man, I'm getting my he's and she's messed up. She says, so you're taking me all the places you took her? Boy, ugh, sorry. I swear, I speak English. It's not my first time out. I had a point now. Now I lost it.
The point
she's like, why are you taking me to all the same places? He's like, what? I could do that. Who cares? So they're going back to New York, right?
And that's
where we have David Tennant saying New York.
Really?
Right, yeah. David Tennant. Wait. When was David Tennant on Sesame Street?
What?
Yeah, what? What?
V. What?
This keeps getting sucked into a vacuum.
No!
Dude, that was crazy. Too bad it wasn't D for Doctor. Or T for Time Vortex, and he got sucked into the Time Vortex.
That was hysterical.
That would have been funny too.
That was so funny. Oh,
so
my
it
face
wasn't
hurts.
David Tennant.
No, but
it was close. It was the typewriter.
Yes, it was the typewriter.
That's very close.
Now that's not the first time we've used the typewriter.
No, we used it the last time he took Rose there.
Right. That was what, New Earth, the second episode of season 2. I think it was right because the first
was Rose.
No, season 2.
Oh, 2.
Yeah, because it was.
Oh yeah, it was Tennant.
Oh,
that's right. I think it was the first.
Because this first episode of the season was the Christmas invasion.
Right, which doesn't count as a first episode. It's episode 0.
Episode 0.
Yeah.
Like Prisoner 0.
But that's spoilers.
Spoilers. All right, so let's get to a clip. The first actual clip from this episode. Yeah, I'm not speaking English either, so...
That's okay.
Yes, it is. So, here's a little something.
Yeah.
With the citadel enclosed in a mighty glass dome, shining under the twin suns. Beyond that, the mountains go on forever. Slopes of deep red grass, capped with snow.
Can we go there?
Nah, where's the fun for me? I don't want to go home. Instead, this is much better. You're 5,053,000,000 planet New Earth. Second home of mankind.
Here it
50,000 light years from your old world, and we're slap bang in the middle of New York. Although, technically, it's 15th New York since the original, so it's New York.
That's very close. I don't see a difference at all.
That's exactly what he was. He was just basically reciting the typewriter from Sesame Street.
Exactly.
That's exactly what it was. So
Same
that's
thing.
that's how Stephen Moffat does it.
Scottish accent in a British accent, or a Scottish man doing this British accent.
And then he turned it into a typewriter from Sesame Street.
I love that. I can't get enough.
Well, that typewriter has cracked me up my entire life. Well, I think just about anything cracks me up.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, I like to laugh. I really do. It's part of my life.
Yeah, it is.
So, all right, before we get on, I wanted to ask you, how are things? I mean, just, how are things?
I don't know what to say.
That's all.
Where are you going with this?
I just wanted to, to have some sort of extra interaction within the show that would be, just in addition to our Doctor Who stuff. So I thought I'd ask, how are things? How's your job? Has anything interesting happened with your job lately that you might want to share with the fellow Whovians who watch our stupid show?
Fine.
Great.
I don't know what to say.
Well,
That's not in the script.
There is no script.
Shh, don't tell them that. They don't know that.
We were told to do a script once, and people told us, you guys are boring. We almost lost the show.
Awful.
We almost lost the show. So we basically had to ad-lib it, and we've been doing that ever since. It's whatever comes into the mind. Like, perfect example is this comes into the mind, the adipose fat.
That comes into your mind?
It's just random. It's random stuff. Like another random thing is you had a peanut butter ice cream sandwich earlier.
Yeah, I did.
Was it good?
Oh, it was good. It was chocolatey and peanut buttery and ice creamy.
Hey, chocolate's always good. Right? Mm-hmm. All right. So
I love chocolate.
I really do love chocolate. It's just great on multitudinous levels.
And you know what goes good with chocolate? Traffic. Wait, no. Traffic sucks. There's nothing that goes... Traffic doesn't go good with anything. Except for maybe some angry metal music.
Angry metal music?
Yeah, some nice angry music, Because that's how you feel. That's how I feel when I'm in traffic. And I'm talking about traffic that I've been in for, say, 12 minutes.
So
these people have been in traffic for 12 years.
So 12 minutes brings out the...
Yeah, exactly. That's what it brings out. You just want to scream.
It brings out the Hulk in you.
That is not the Hulk, no.
I know that, but that was a really funny scream.
The Hulk would be a lot deeper,
Would you like to provide an example for our fans of a deeper Hulk scream?
Maybe later.
Maybe later?
Maybe later.
All right, let's get into this next clip. Should we give our fans a description of what Gridlock is all about?
All right. So what happens, they come to New York.
New.
Yeah, and they end up in the Undercity. First of all, there's drug dealers just setting up shop in the streets.
Yeah.
And Martha's a little taken aback by that. She's like, are they selling drugs? And the doctor says, I think they're selling emotions. And she says, isn't that the same thing?
That's true.
Or something like that. He says emotions or feelings or something like that. And basically, yeah, that's true. So, and then someone walks up and says that their parents just got on the freeway. And she wants to buy some forget.
Wow.
She doesn't want to remember that anymore.
That's pretty deep.
And she's like, and the doctor's a little, what? What are you talking about? She's like, well, they just drove away. He said, well, wait a while. They may just drive back. And, of course, he doesn't know what happens with what's going on here.
Right.
So he tries to talk her out of that, and she slaps on that little patch. Forget.
Gone.
Boom. Gone. She doesn't even remember. And, yeah, it's the future, but it's still drugs. You're taking a drug to avoid your problems or emotions or mental state or situation that you find in your life.
Sometimes I think people would like to take drugs to avoid my mental state. I think sometimes you would. With some of the stuff that comes out of my... Oh, look what you got there. Look, does that help? Does that help avoid my... whatever you want to call it?
No, it's putting me in your mental state.
Score.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
But, so, I don't know. I don't know if this is something we were talking about when I was watching this one with my roommate, was one of the things that you like about David Tennant. He has that emotion. He has that connection with people.
All right.
And he didn't want to see the girl forget. He didn't want her to just forget her parents and just avoid a situation because it's bad. Why? Are you just running from problems? You can't just run. That's what the doctor does. He runs.
I'd like to fly from problems.
These are technically flying.
They're flying.
They're hover vehicle craft.
They kind of look like those Volkswagen station van things.
Bus.
Is it a bus?
Yeah, they're buses.
Okay.
The
Those are
VW
collector's
bus.
items.
I want one so bad.
There's a lot of people that want, but it's still a Volkswagen. Those are good running vehicles.
Those things are good, and they look cool.
They do look cool. That's a cool car. Mm-hmm. So these are flying Volkswagen buses.
And everything looks the same. And so what happens is Martha gets kidnapped by some people so that when they get into the highway system, they can get into the fast lane.
Yep.
Once they have a third person. And
she's not a bad third person to have.
Especially for the amount of time that you're talking. Because they're just trying to get like 6 miles away.
Right.
They think it's going to take like 6 months.
A month, a mile?
Something like that.
That's like the pace of a turtle.
Well, when the doctor jumps into one of these vehicles, all of a sudden traffic starts moving. And so they move forward. Brannigan just stop. Boom. Ooh, 20 yards. That's good for the day. That's it. They're done for the day.
Done for the day.
They're not moving at all.
So they live there. They live in these Volkswagen buses.
Brannigan and his wife and his kits have been there for, I think, 12 years. Well, not the kids, because the kids had been,
We have to... That's something that I thought was very weird about this episode.
What?
You had a cat and a woman, and they canoodle, and all of a sudden their babies are kittens. That's kind of different. That's
kind of different.
That's what do you call that? Bestiality. But it's with a cat.
It's a cat creature. It's not a cat.
You just spit on me, dude.
Sorry.
That's my arm.
I didn't mean it. It was involuntary.
I know.
It's a cat creature.
A cat creature,
much like Nurse Haim.
Yeah, she was a cat.
She's
creature,
in here.
Cat nurse.
And then we've got Brannigan.
Isn't that the same? You don't watch Futurama, do you? There's a character with that last name of Futurama.
Brannigan or Haim?
Yeah, Brannigan.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I know someone named Haim.
Haim?
Yeah, Corey.
Oh, yeah. Didn't Weird Al Yankovic mention that in one of his songs?
Yeah.
I think it was the Eminem song.
12 actors named Corey.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, we've been talking about the Volkswagen flying buses.
So Martha gets abducted. She gets sucked into one of them. The doctor tries to jump in and save her. Here's what I don't get, though. Here's the stupid premise of this. Brannigan just said they moved 20 yards. Can you see 20 yards out the window?
I see a wall 3 feet from me.
If you look, the window.
Oh, that window.
Not the wall.
The window.
Can you see 20 yards?
20 yards?
That's like Bailey to the street, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So he gets in. Brannigan has moved 20 yards today. All of a sudden, Martha's gone. They move 20 yards a day and Martha's gone? How does that work?
So
That's your plot hole right there.
That is a plot hole because the doctor basically came outside and he could have just turned left.
He was like 5 minutes later. And she's gone. Even 20 yards, she'd only been a couple cars up.
Yeah, that's true. Unless it was like 40 or 50 cars, from top to bottom in the traffic lane.
I don't care. Hole in the plot. This is the problem with Russell Davies.
That's true.
I don't know if this is his episode, though.
Don't know either. But another weird thing is the big gigongoloid crabs at the bottom of New York. Not on the floor. I'm talking about in the episode.
Like they say, crabs are bad.
Some people like crabs.
They're tasty.
I don't really think so.
I prefer lobster over crab any day, but I love crab.
Do you remember back home where McDonald's serves a lobster sandwich?
Yes, absolutely. That's not everywhere, though.
No, it's not. A lot of things are just like in Hawaii. McDonald's serves what's it called? Spam and eggs.
McPineapple.
McPineapple.
I don't know. Just seemed
they serve spam and eggs at McDonald's
I love
in Hawaii.
spam.
Really? I've never had it.
I do. It's good.
What does it stand for? Is it spare parts and meat? I mean, what does it stand for?
There's a lot of things it can stand for. Let's play some clips.
How many cars are out there?
I don't think anyone knows.
Here we go. Hungry? Oh, thanks. But how far down is it to this fast lane?
That's right at the bottom underneath the traffic jam. But not many people can afford 3 passengers, so it's empty down there. Rumour has it you can reach up to 30 miles per hour.
Wow, that's like crazy.
Ooh, 30 miles an hour.
Inside this thing, it's tiny.
Oh, we stocked up.
Got self-replicating fuel, muscle stimulants for exercise, and there's a chemical toilet at the back, and all waste products are recycled as food. Okay.
Okay, so we have to stop there. That's pretty much all we wanted to see.
Basically, Martha stopped there.
Yeah.
She was eating.
Crap.
Maybe.
She said all waste products are recycled as food. So if you're living inside of your Volkswagen hoverbus and your bathroom's in the back of the Volkswagen hoverbus,
still, these people have not been on this thing for very long.
No.
So that's probably not waste product.
Maybe not.
Yet. Now, if the doctor was eating what the cat man gave him, that might have been crap.
They look like rice cakes. Now it makes you wonder, like when you go into like...
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Now, I didn't even think about this, but now what you can do is, like, if you're having a Doctor Who party, you could buy those rice cakes and basically serve them as the recycled waste products from Gridlock. That's another avenue of food that you could have on the show. Because, like, when we had our Doctor Who party, we had the Vashta Narada chicken. We had...
Yes, we did.
We made spaghetti and meatballs, but there was, like, ood, it was like ood tentacles with the ood sphere, for how they spoke. Mm-hmm. And then what else do we have? We took cupcakes and we designed them like Daleks. We had those. We had fish fingers and custard. What else do we have? Do you remember what else we had? I don't remember what else we had. What else do we have? You were there. Oh yeah, we took marshmallows and we painted them to look like the adipose fat. And what we did is we purchased edible...
Sorry. Edible what?
Edible ink.
Ink?
Yeah, we purchased edible ink. We painted them on the marshmallows. Can't even get
we also had a TARDIS.
I had a TARDIS earlier. It was great. We served multiple people a sample of the TARDIS, and they appreciated it.
Of course they did.
Of course, it's one of the best drinks ever.
Well, it's up there.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Way better than Baker's scarf.
How would you describe that? I mean, other than you can describe the visual aspect of it, that it in
looks
layers.
Cool.
It looks very cool. It looks like a pack of lifesavers that you used to get at the bank.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But when you
Tastes
drink
nothing like that, though.
no, it tastes like death.
It tastes like maybe what Martha thought that rice cake tasted like after she was eating it.
It was waste product recycled into a drink. Oh, blah. That was gross.
Yeah.
We'll go another clip?
Let's do another clip.
We'll do another clip. Alrighty then.
If you won't take me, I'll go down on my own.
What do you think you're doing?
Finding my own way. I usually do.
Capsule open.
Here we go. Look after this. I love that coat. Janis Joplin gave me that coat.
But you can't jump.
Wow.
I
Consolation.
never
Valerie,
caught
right
that
now,
before.
I like the kittens.
This Martha. She must mean an awful lot to you.
Hardly know her. I was too busy showing off. And I lied to her. Couldn't help but just lied. Bye then.
Alright, so
I
here.
don't know what he's so concerned about. He lies all the time.
Well, that's his
Even
first
to his
rule.
companions. He lies all the time.
Yeah. And so he's still trying to find her. And that's admirable. I mean, if you lost somebody, it's, kind of an obligation to go to find them. And it wasn't his fault. She got
It's
kidnapped.
not like it's a kid.
No.
You do have an obligation to find a kid, especially if it's your kid.
I don't have a kid.
Okay.
But I understand what you're saying.
If.
If.
It's a little word with a big meaning.
I'm not stupid. I know what if means.
Well, you didn't hear it.
Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, right.
Blah.
If you lose someone and they are a child, definitely if it's your child, you need to find that child. Well, basically any child you lose, because someone's going to be pissed. Someone is not going to like that you lost their child.
What if it's the problem child? Like from the movie? Would you want to find that child again?
Or I watched a movie today that child you wouldn't mind losing. The Bad Seed.
Oh, that's that old movie, right?
Yep, 1956. Watched it with my daughter today.
That was a crazy movie.
Yep, basically it goes with the whole premise that someone can be born evil. Just no conscience, no nothing, just no emotion, nothing involved, just knows how to lie, can cheat, can do anything they want, no remorse whatsoever, no conscience. Just born that way.
Born that way. That's deep. I mean, people are born with mental disorders or
True.
they're disfigured or they're...
Well, and that's what they said in the movie. They said, imagine someone, because they were talking about what if someone, could this was murder. Someone who was born, or someone who is a murderer,
Right.
even a mass murderer, are they born that way, or is that a product of their environment?
Well, that's usually how people are raised. They end up, their personality is developed by their environment.
Okay, but they said look at it this way. If you look at it being born with an infirmity, whether you come from a family of wealth or a family of very poor means, you could still be born blind.
Well, yeah, that's true, but
If you're born with some kind of defect,
But is evil a defect? Could you be born just pure evil, like Dr. Evil?
he wasn't pure evil.
No, but I'm saying, could you be
He
born
loved
that
Scott.
way? Scott was pulling out his hair by the end.
He loved Mini-Me sometimes.
Mini-me. Oh, brother. Yee.
He's a biter. He bit me.
All right, dude, we got to stop for a sec.
Okay.
We have to stop for a sec because it's 11:30.
It's that time.
Wow, we do this show so late. We were supposed to have somebody with us tonight. Do you remember Mike Ankrum? He said last week he was supposed to be with us.
Yeah.
I didn't even see him earlier. We'll have to punch him. Well, maybe not punch him.
No, punch him.
You can punch him. I'll just
Beat
watch.
him up.
He's kind of a big guy.
He's not that big.
I don't like hitting people. I don't like being hit. So,
I don't like being hit, too. That's why you get in the first shot.
could we hit him with a bottle? Like that bottle when we're done with it?
Dude, anything you want. Bottle, club, sword, whatever you need to do to get in that first shot and make it count.
So now a show of
You
violence.
know what they say? Do to others before they do to you. Wait, it's similar to that, isn't it? It's something like that.
It's something like that.
Something like that.
Okay, so 11:30 means we're halfway through our nonsense, and this is the time we say thank you to people.
Thank you to people.
Yep. Two people.
Oh.
Just two.
Oh. Oh, okay.
No, we
Sorry.
have to
Asa
Parker. He's our what is he?
He's our producer.
That's right, the producer. I'm tired.
I don't think that's just it.
No, it's some of it.
Asa Parker is our producer. We are able to accomplish a lot thanks to Asa. Asa does a lot of work behind the scenes.
Yep.
Asa has helped us get our name, our show, our product out there. Without Asa, we would not be here tonight.
Yeah, that's very true. We would not be here.
And you can reach Asa at asapcpu.com or on Facebook at the same thing, ASAPCPU.
Yep. And yeah, he does great stuff. He's very talented with what he does. He has his own online radio show.
So maybe you have a show or have an idea about a show. Maybe it's obviously not about Doctor Who because,
That's us.
That's
Nobody
us.
can
We do
duplicate
that.
us.
Maybe you want to talk about sports or play music or anything you want. Maybe
Tacos.
Maybe you're a writer and you have stories and poems and things that you just want to read online.
Maybe you like to cook, or maybe you just like to eat online and you want to have people watch you eat.
I like to eat.
Yeah, I like to eat too.
I don't know that I want to watch people eat unless I'm eating with them.
Yeah, I think I can agree with that. And it has to be good
I do
food.
like to watch people eat though because that's very interesting.
It can be, but what if what if they're just like, I don't know, what's the word? Really hungry, like overly hungry.
Wow. And what's the word? Really hungry. That's what he was searching for, ladies and gentlemen. What's that word? It's that word. It's on the tip. Oh, really hungry.
I couldn't think of the word, so I just kind of
Maybe voracious would
There
have
you
been a
go.
word that
That'll
you were
work.
looking for.
I didn't even think of that word. That's good.
No, really hungry. That's what you were looking. You were searching all the way through all the amounts of words that you can come up with, and you got really hungry.
Starving. How about starving?
Starving.
Can we do starving? Will that work? And for those of
Starving
you
will
who
work.
don't know what that word is, it's really hungry. Starving.
Who
S-T-A-H.
doesn't know what starving is?
Well, just explaining for people who don't know the accent.
they know. Everybody knows the accent.
Not everybody.
Okay,
Like, okay, one time
we can watch Doctor Who. There's British accent all over the place.
Right, I understand that.
There's a few phrases that we don't understand, but we know what they're talking
Right,
about.
I understand that. But one time I talked to somebody, and he's like, where are you from? I said, Boston. He said, Boston, Texas? I said, really? Really? Boston, Texas? Does that even exist?
You know what you should have said?
What?
Pull the other one. He was
I
yanking
am?
your chain.
Maybe he was. It was a long time ago.
That would be cool to move to Boston, Texas, though.
But is there a Boston, Texas?
I don't know. I'm sure there's another Boston, and I would love to move there so I could tell people I'm from Boston.
Nice.
And they'd go, you don't sound like you're from Boston. No, I am.
But yeah, you do.
I am.
Yeah, you do. Oh, so anyway, and we want to give a shout out to TARDISBlue.net.
Yeah, they are constantly playing all things Whovian, all things geek and nerd, and lots of great things that they're doing.
You know what's really cool about them right now? That for this 50th anniversary special, the people who operate that website, they're actually going to be coming up to Atlanta, and they're going to be basically hosting one of the showings close by.
That's pretty cool.
That's wicked awesome.
Is it the one you're going to?
No, we're going to one. They're like another half hour up the road from where we're going.
Oh, well. I
But-
bet you'll still meet a whole bunch of Whovians.
Oh.
It's going to be fantastic.
Seriously.
I really wish I could have gone.
We forgot to do something. one of our listeners who lives down in Florida had this idea, and we're just too late for it. We're
that was
too
a good
late.
idea.
It was a good idea, but life and the difficulty of life just kind of got in the way with it. And Paul, we're sorry we weren't able to get that accomplished.
But we are trying to do things like Paul has in mind, trying to get our word out there about our show.
Yeah.
This is being recorded. We post all of our shows on YouTube.
Yes, we do.
We have our Facebook page.
Yes, we do.
There's a lot of different ways that people have found out about us, how they hear about us, through friends, through family. Just, it pops up. Some people have found us on Google, YouTube, all sorts of different things. We also have a Pinterest board, Bost-Whovians, so you can check us out. Go Google Bost-Whovians, and you'll see a bunch of different ways that you can get in contact with us.
Speaking of which, we have new fans that have tuned in. So
Yes, we do.
we have a few that we'd like
Why
to
don't you
say.
start?
He's given me a name that I don't know. All right, so we like to give thank yous to individual people who have tuned into our show and have liked our Facebook page. The first one is Delaney Aimlong.
And Tori Jeremiah Diana.
And this isn't his name.
That is too.
Martin of Rassilon.
You don't. That could be his name.
His middle name could be of.
No, I'm thinking his last name could be Rassilon, and he just threw it out there as of Rassilon. You
So
don't know.
Click see all on our Facebook page.
I did that.
And did we have another one? No,
Nope,
that's
because
pretty
we
much
did
it.
that one last week.
Yeah, I think we lost someone.
We did.
Yeah.
Because we were at 560, and then we dropped below 560.
Yeah, so some people don't like us, and that's understandable, because if they get on our bad
Let's go
side...
with this, though, because,
Yeah.
yeah, we go. There we go. Here's a couple of them. 2 pages.
Nice.
Like that. Fans of Doctor Who.
And the Doctor.
And the Doctor.
The
because last
Doctor
one we
liked our
mentioned
page.
Was this one.
Wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey stuff.
That's
a
the
good
one that we
page.
mentioned personally last week. I do love this one, though.
4 things.
It's
and a
from the
lizard.
same episode. Well, I've got a thing. Well, 4 things.
Well,
Four
4
things and a lizard.
And a lizard.
I still want to see that episode.
Maybe what we should do is, since we're now in the Whoniverse, like officially part of Doctor Who fandom, what we should do is contact Stephen Moffat and specifically request that he make a page. That he make a show specifically for the 4 things and a lizard.
That's what I want.
All right, so let's do it.
Okay, we will.
We're gonna do
We'll find a way to
everyone.
do
We're
it.
gonna do that quickly. We're gonna go and find Stephen Moffat, or email him somehow, some way, and we're going to request that he record an episode of Doctor Who.
We have contacted the BBC before.
Yes, they have.
We can
Yes, we have.
contact them again.
Why not?
Why not?
Why
I see no reason why we can't.
I don't see a reason. None at all. None at all. Anyways, okay, let's get to another clip because shows. Oh, did we thank everybody we needed to thank? We did TardisBlue.net. We did
Wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey stuff.
we did them again. We did the fans.
Ooh, what's the one with the shoes?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. We gave them a shout out. We gave them 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they're good. They're getting their publicity, and
There's a place that does shoes,
yes.
though.
If you
That's
like,
pretty
if
cool.
you go to our Facebook page and look at some of the sites we've liked,
yeah,
then
you
you'll
can do
find
that.
them. It's a Facebook page, and they specialize in designing shoes that are Doctor Who related. It's really awesome. What?
Nothing. I was just thinking about having some Doctor Who shoes.
That'd be nice. Oh, let's get to our next clip.
All right.
All right, very good.
Doors are blocked. Signal can't get through.
Doctor,
Yeah, hold on, not now.
I give you my last.
Hey, look after him! Don't you go lying on me, you big old face! You gotta see this!
Wow, I called him a big old face.
Well, what would you call him?
He is a big old face.
What Jehovah was that?
It's coming from above.
Did he just say God's name?
He did. What in Jehovah was that?
Hold on me.
All the cats in the kingdom.
Wow.
I always thought it was the Cats in the Cradle. And the Silver Spoon. Little Boy Blue and the Man in the Moon.
Who sung that? All right, who sung that song? Wasn't that? My father used to listen to him. What's his name?
There's been several.
Yeah, but there was one guy who wrote. Oh no, he did. I don't think he wrote it. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't.
I don't know who did the original.
Yeah,
I really don't.
I don't know. But my father.
I've heard several versions.
Okay.
And I like it. It's a great song.
My father used to like this old singer. I can't think of his name though. I just can't think of his name. It was just kind of a folk singer.
Oh, Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra sang folk music? Yeah. Good grief. Stonato. You don't even know what you're talking about.
Dean Martin.
Not Dean
He's
Martin.
folky.
That's not folk music. That's some classic big band music. Love that
I don't
stuff.
like big band music.
You don't like big band?
No.
Why not?
I like Big Bang, but I don't like big band music.
I like Glenn Miller. That's some good stuff, man.
Well, Glenn Miller I can put up with a little
All
bit.
right, very good. Very good. Because I like that old jazzy style and almost like the swing music.
I like Billie Holiday. It's from that era.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
But I'm not a fan of the big band.
It kind of depends. I like the slower style big band, not the big fast-paced music. I like the slower, like Glenn Miller. That's what I like.
What else?
Like that. I really can't. It's 20 minutes to midnight. I can't think of much of anything right now.
It's 19 minutes to midnight.
See, I can't think of anything. Earlier I could count. That's completely changed now. It just takes time.
I could probably change the date and time on your...
Please don't change the date and time. I don't want to travel anywhere. Please stop. He's trying to change the time. Stop changing the time. Let it go. Just close it out.
You said you could remember earlier. What a half hour do?
No. He's going to bring us back in time. Just close that out so we can keep with our show.
How do you... Do you have to like...
No, just...
Oh, it has to click here.
Yeah, but don't do it. Come on, dude. It's a pain in the neck fixing this thing.
Okay.
We've had enough problems with this computer.
Fine.
All right, so let's go to the next clip and see what this is all about with
This one?
with the big face. Get that one.
He called him a big face.
The
That was
big
great.
face.
He's a magician.
That's not the clip. What'd you do that for? Click forward.
He's a
No,
magician.
click forward. You got the wrong clip. That's the one.
And now he's
How do you
dying.
do that?
No,
Because
don't
you
say
didn't
that.
click play.
I
You
did
clicked.
too!
That's a backwards arrow. You clicked that one. You didn't click play.
Who is he?
I don't even know. Legend says the face of Bo has lived for billions of years. Isn't that right? And you're not about to give up now.
Everything has its time. You know that, old friend,
Hi,
better
Jack.
than most.
The legend says more.
Don't, no need for that.
It says that the face of Rome will speak his final secret to a traveler.
Yeah, but not yet. Who needs secrets, eh?
I have seen so much. Perhaps
Yes.
too much. I am the last of my kind. As you are the last of yours,
You know a lot
Dr.
of the time agents?
Maybe so.
That's why we have to survive. Both of us. Don't go.
I must. But know this, Time Lord. You are not alone.
That is important to remember.
Yeah, because Martha's going to bring it up in a few minutes. You meant the other thing.
Yeah, I meant the other thing. Well, that's it right there. That's all we really need to see.
And there goes Ham
Yeah,
crying.
yeah. The cat nurse is crying and the big face is dead. So I don't know what else to say. It's the big face. It's the face of Bo. And you said, you brought it up for the people who've never watched the show.
The face of Bo had kids.
Sometimes you wonder how that's possible. He's just a face. How does he procreate? Where's his junk?
Didn't just say that.
Well, let me think about it. It's just a face in a jar.
Okay, if you go back, there was lots of tentacles.
you trying to say one of the tentacles that was coming out of the side?
You don't know.
I don't know. I don't want to know.
I was thinking about...
I don't want to think about it.
Better Off Dead. Remember Better Off Dead?
Yes, it's a good classic movie.
And she says, I thought if I ignored him, he'd go away, get bored. No. Instead, as a chance, he used it as a chance to put his testicles all over me. And he goes, well, his what? She's like, how you say? Octopus. He's like, oh, tentacles.
NT.
NT, big difference.
Oh, that's a funny movie.
You don't know. You don't know how faces reproduce.
No. You know what's a really funny part of that movie? All right, so...
Okay, which one?
Better
Oh,
Off Dead.
sorry. No, I meant which part.
Okay. Well, okay, so
Now
Lane...
that's a shame.
Yes.
When folks be throwing away a perfectly good white boy like that. That one? Yeah.
Yes, he tried jumping off the bridge, landed in the back of a garbage truck, and he's just rolling along, and he's going underneath a bunch of power lines, and there's a couple of black guys that are basically working on the power lines. And they said, boy, it's a shame when folks throw away a perfectly good white boy like that.
There was a lot of great lines from that movie. I would love to watch that movie again. I would love to watch it with you.
All right.
We've never watched that together.
I got it on DVD.
Then how have we not watched that?
Just hasn't come up.
God, that is
such a funny movie. He said, what did he say? He said,
especially
Lane?
Since that guy, his friend, looks like Jeff Melvin. I've told people that. I've told Jeff that. He does. Not exactly, not perfectly, but close enough.
But there's a resemblance.
Close enough.
He said, Lane, I've been going to this high school for 7.5 years.
I'm
no dummy.
That's a great movie. I love that
it's so
movie.
fun. It's such a great, funny movie. And his mother had created this food that just looked like slime with raisins
in it.
And it just
You
moved.
like raisins.
It moved off the plate on its own and just left the table. I mean, how could you eat something like that? I mean, she's got stuff boiling in the pot with octopus tentacles, and some of them are still moving. What the crap is she cooking?
Okay. When her husband asked her what she was making, or what she made, and she goes, it's bacon.
Oh, he looked so
And he
gross.
goes, I know that it's bacon, but what have you done to it?
It looked blue.
And she goes, well, you said you didn't like all the grease from fried bacon, so I boiled it.
Oh.
Now, again, boiling it will not give it that bluish-green tint, so I don't know what else she did to it.
Oh, that was so awful.
But that was a great movie.
What was another funny aspect of that movie was when Lane's brother, well, just him in general, he didn't have any dialogue in the movie at all.
That's not true.
He didn't say a word. You know it's true. He didn't say anything. He did not say anything. Nothing. Not a word.
I'm pretty sure.
Nulla parole.
Something.
Didn't say a word.
Fine.
All right. Let's go to our last clip of the show. This is the ending bit of.
Ooh,
stuff.
this is good. This is good and very fitting for tonight.
It is perfect for tonight.
All right, you staying?
Till you talk to me properly, yes. He said last of your kind. What does that...
Okay, sorry. A little premise to this. She gets mad. He says he lied to her.
Yeah.
He's referencing the beginning of the episode where he lied to her, talking about his planet Gallifrey, which was not mentioned by name, I don't think. But he was talking about going there. She said, let's go there. And he says, no, that's no fun for me, so let's go somewhere else.
Okay.
Then he's basically talking about it like he can still go there, but he cannot. That's what she wants to know. She grabbed a chair and was going, I'm not going anywhere till I get some answers.
Well, he basically was like, I don't want to go there. He skipped over the fact.
He said that, but he lied.
Yeah, that is lying.
So,
well,
this is where she's wanting the answers.
Is it actually lying when he
yes,
just said...
Yes, it's lying.
But he just said...
It's lying.
But he didn't say it.
It's lying.
But he didn't...
Is it the truth?
He just said...
Is it the truth? truth.
He just said, I don't want to go home.
Give me what he said.
He just said I didn't want to go home. He could have still gone to the vicinity of the planet.
Do you hear the words coming out of my mouth?
Yes, I heard you.
Don't tell me what he said. I know what he said.
I know you know what he said. I'm just saying it wasn't. I don't think it was a lie.
The truth.
It wasn't a lie. He just said I didn't want to go home, so that's the truth. I don't want to go home.
Who want to go
Okay,
home?
what happened? Okay, like say for example,
he cannot speak about his home planet with such feeling and such emphasis if he did not want to go there.
So you think he wants to go home?
Yes.
Okay, maybe he did lie. All right, so let's go to the clip.
Maybe he said he lied. He said it like 50,000 times in the episode.
50,000 times?
Fine.
Who are you,
twice.
50?
I don't care. It's the same thing.
All right, very good.
He said it.
Okay.
Okay, fine. So she's not going anywhere until she gets some answers. She grabs a chair, she sits down, and here we go.
She's cute.
It really doesn't matter.
You don't talk. You never say. Why not?
I don't like her hair in this one, though.
I love her hair in this one. Yeah, she's
It's a
moving.
city. They're singing.
I lied to you.
Okay,
Because I liked
there's the admission. Shut up.
I could pretend.
David says it.
Just for a bit, I could imagine they were still alive. Underneath a burnt orange sky.
Paying attention.
Quiet, you.
I'm not just a Time Lord.
No.
I'm the last of the Time Lords. Tracer Bird was wrong, there's no one else.
What happened?
There was a war. A time war. The last great time war. My people fought a race called the Daleks. For the sake of all creation. And they lost. They lost. Everyone lost. They're all gone now. My family. My friend, even that sky. Oh, you should have seen it, that old planet. The second sun would rise in the south and the mountains would shine. The leaves on the trees were silver. When they caught the light every morning, it looked like a forest on fire.
Okay.
When the
So,
autumn came.
you know what was great about this? And in all honesty, they could have continued this episode for probably another 10 minutes just with David Tennant expressing himself about how beautiful his planet was.
And I think that was one of the things that David Tennant brought to the series.
Yeah.
He had a way of just, the way he expressed himself, I just felt like it was me.
Yeah.
I could see myself there. And I love Eccleston. I love all of them.
But David Tennant was more expressive.
The way he did it, he's got these expressions, he's got these words. Him as an actor, what they were trying to do with the character, they picked the right person for it.
They did.
Just like what they did with Matt Smith, where he looks 10 and 1,000 at the same time.
That's true.
They picked someone that they could use and would have this childish look to him so many times, and he could be running around and having fun. And then other times he can look so ancient. It actually looks as if he's 1,200 years old. He just looks like he has the weight of the world, and he looks like an old man. And what they were trying to do with those episodes, it just worked so well. Just like Eccleston was that dark, brooding type. That's why he constantly plays a villain.
Yeah.
He has that look and that feel about him. They really pick the person that they're looking for that role. And the role that they picked for David Tennant, I just can relate with.
I mean, he was great. And you could see all the emotion on his face in this specific scene. It was a great to me, this episode wasn't one of the best ones, but to be able to wait to get through it, to hear you are not alone, and then to hear David's expressions and his sincerity about how he felt about being the last of the Time Lords it was worth it. Made it totally worth it.
He talked about his family. He talked about his friends. Who can't relate to that?
Yeah.
Who doesn't have people that they miss?
Yeah. And you could even see Martha in there just basically, I mean, she already was attracted to him, but now looks like she's kind of fallen for him.
Well, there was also a moment when she's like, well, when he said you were the last, or you're not alone, you think it's meant because I'm with you? No. She's like, oh.
Yeah, he always, because he was stuck on Rose. He wasn't interested in the chocolate. Don't know why. I mean, yeah, I know why, but I mean, Martha's Martha. She's nice.
He was in love. That means something.
Yes, it does.
It does.
Love is pretty strong.
Now, in this episode, they also touched on some religious aspects.
Yep.
And I don't know if... It's always interesting when you get religion or politics mentioned in shows. Are they trying to make a religious statement? Are they trying to make a political statement? But it's like these people were oblivious to the plight they were in because they had this religious experience once a day. They would sing the old rugged cross, and they just forget about everything else that was going on. It was their moment where they could connect with the people they were with, but also where they just tuned out everything else. You know, the people that were close to the fast lane, like they told the doctor, I try not to hear those noises.
Right.
You know, and Martha, when she's with that couple, and they're sitting there and, you know, they're in this dangerous situation, and all of a sudden they just start singing and they forget about everything. Was it like a statement that religion is just this soothing type thing that just, you know, pointless, but it just keeps people in line?
I don't know.
Or, you know, that go ahead, go on with your life. It's crap, it's stupid, it's boring, it's pointless, but, you know, oh, yay. We have our religion. That'll save you.
Well, people like to put their faith in religion, whether it's true or not.
Well, they were also waiting for politics. They were waiting for the policemen.
They were all saying
crap. We're going to report you. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. And people are going to come along and save the day. It was, I don't know, in a way it was showing them that sometimes you're in this just bad situation, and just because you're not thinking differently than everybody else, if you're going along with the dumb masses.
Dumb? Really? You put people into that category? Dumb?
Dumb masses. People, when they get into a group, they seem to lose all intelligent thought.
It's kind of like the two of us.
They become a horde.
That's the two of us. Well, okay, I lose intelligent thought, but I pull you along sometimes.
Yeah, I sink to your level. I would love to.
What's wrong with my level? What's wrong with my level? Huh? What's wrong with it? Nothing. I'm awesome. And everybody knows. The entire planet, everybody in the known universe knows that I'm awesome. It doesn't matter if I'm stupid. It just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I'm stupid.
Oh, God.
All right, that's enough for us. We have a minute left. We're going to go ahead and conclude the show.
You're insane.
I am insane. That's the way it goes, man. Got to be insane. Got to be funny. Got to be fun and stupid and whatever. Yeah. What are we, Woody Woodpecker now?
No, that wasn't Woody Woodpecker.
What was that supposed to be?
I was agreeing with you.
All right, very good.
All right, let's play some music.
What do we got next week? What are we doing next week?
What are we doing next week?
I know what we're doing. What? No, actually, we'll probably be covering the 50th.
We're doing the 50th.
We're doing the 50th next week, everyone.
Tune in next week for our thoughts on the episode that will be airing
Saturday.
Just Saturday afternoon.
Fantastic. Thanks for listening, everyone. Wibbly wobbly.
Timey-wimey.
Tra. That's not the right song. What the heck? We don't end with that song. Why did it do that? We end with that song.
That one. Click the right one.
I clicked the right one. So what? I clicked it.